There you go, that sign on the right side, your first sign telling you what to do. If you're in a truck, you've got to come off here. Empty or loaded, it doesn't matter. You've got to come off here. If you don't, you only go another few hundred metres down there, you come to the car border and they won't let you through. They won't. It's not a massive issue. People do it all the time. You miss the signs and go down there. They'll turn you around and send you back. You've got to come off and go into the parking. Sometimes there's massive queues here. And they queue right down the motorway some mornings. Mornings are the worst. But obviously, as you can see, it's relatively quiet here today. All we do is follow this service road round and we'll find ourselves a spot in the lorry park somewhere. Is the first job to do here. Although the lorry park's relatively empty as well. So you'll find that this end of the lorry park is the one that's closest to all the offices. So this is, even though there's loads of spaces, people abandoned all the trucks here, so they don't have far to walk. But I ain't gonna do that. In fact, ooh, that's handy. In fact, that is handy. Right opposite the offices, load of spaces. There we go. Right. You can actually see from here everything we need to see. So, take my T-forms, and write my mileage down. I've got my Swiss ID card. Even though the truck's new, we're all on private regis. This registration has been on another truck, which was also a Euro 5. So I've got his Swiss ID card. So I'm just going to use that. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to re-register this vehicle for any all the information relevant to Euro 5 vehicle is on the ID card. Registration's right, so that's what I'm going to use. So you need your T-forms, your mileage, your ID card, and your method of payment card. That's what you need to take with you. You need to take it. Right. That building, the black one, is the French Customs building. Don't need to go in there, not on a T2. The building, the other side of those trucks there, is the Swiss Customs building. That's the one we're interested in. Walk over there, get me tax from one of the machines, go inside, up to one of the windows, give him me T-forms and me tax. He doesn't want me CMRs, he doesn't want anything like that. He will hopefully have a very quick look at them, scan them, stamp them, give them me back. And then I walk back over here, jump in my truck and do the next part. So, that's what I'm going to go and do now. Right then, customs done. Took me longer to walk over there than it did to actually do it. It is really quiet over in the offices. So, it only took a few minutes. So, once your customs is done, he'll stamp your T-forms. You know you're done because you get your T-forms stamped. It's the very last thing they do. It's only a quick examination of the paperwork, a barcode scan, and they'll write a reference number in your T-forms and he'll stamp them. Back to your truck and then drive round to this border station here. I don't know, oh, this, yeah, Italian fella trying to get as close as he possibly can to the office. So, and you just drive up to one of these windows here. This fella, again, only wants to see you taxing your T-forms. He only wants to make sure you've actually done it and you're not just trying to drive through without completing your paperwork. We'll be banding this. There we go. Took longer for him to check that than it actually did for the bloke to stamp it up in the office. So the black hut over on the left is the weighbridge. That's shut. You don't want to go for Zollhof, you want to follow the signs for transit. And that's it done. Well, it's not done. That lets me into the country. I've now got to go to my customs agent and get the stuff cleared so I can go and deliver it. This building here, they seem to have tiled the outside of it, that one there, is where all the customs agents are that are based on the border. If you're clearing at a border-based customs agent, that's where you go. Go there first, don't go and do any customs first, go and see them first. And then they'll tell you what they want you to do. But a large number of customs agents that aren't based at the border, and they're based all around Bâle and all sorts of places. So you have to clear at the border and transit through, which is what I'm doing today, and clear once you're in country. You cannot, I can't stress this enough, you cannot go and deliver your stuff before it's cleared. It's if you start getting stuff like this wrong, or start doing it out of procedure, the fine for doing stuff like this wrong can be up to the value of the VAT on the load, which could be hundreds of thousands of pounds. So it's really important you get it right. But I'm not trying to intimidate anybody, because it is really straightforward. But just don't think you'll cheat and go and I'll go and deliver it and then I'll go and clear it. Because I mean, you used to be able to do stuff like that, but you can't anymore. They will throw the book at you for doing stuff like that these days. So, but anyway, that's us in Switzerland, and we do a little. There you go. Do a little stretch underground now and come out into the delights of Bâle city centre. Normally quite busy coming out of Bâle as well this time in the afternoon. That split down to the right there for Delamont, or if you saw the sign for Muttons as well, there used to be a massive, a fairly big office block down there called the Transport Union, the TU, had a restaurant there as well, and a lot of the customs agents used to be based in there, but they've all gone now. So my agent isn't all that far down here. It's only another 10 minutes and I should be there. I'm probably not going to get cleared today, but I'm hoping that they're still going to be there so I can get my paperwork in and they can start on it in the morning when they turn up. We'll see how we get on. Right, bit of a mad rush, but I've got myself sorted. I've been to my agent, which was, it took about 45 minutes to clear my paperwork. I'm really surprised he's done it tonight. I don't think he wanted to, but he did, so fair play to him. I've come about an hour, I was going to say an hour, but it's not an hour. I've come about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes down towards my delivery, and managed to park on the services. Again, I've got the fridge running, so I have to be really careful. Swiss is a bit of a pain to park in as well. The services are usually pretty small and they fill up really early, but I've managed to find a spot in the coach parking area. So, and nobody can park near me. Even if they wanted to, they can't get near me here, so I should have no issues. Yeah, and I'll run down to the delivery in the morning. When you get to your agent to clear your customs, they will keep your T-form. All you get back is your CMR. You don't have any customs paperwork coming out of your agent at all. They may stamp your CMR to say they've cleared it, but they might not. It's entirely up to them. But as long as it has been cleared, then you can go and deliver it, which is what I'm going to do in the morning. Day 3. I'm just about to start work. I'm parked at I think it's Gunsgun Services on the A2. I'm sure it's called Gunsgun. It's one of them anyway. Right now. Yeah, it's 6:30. I'm just going to start work and run down to my delivery, should be there in about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that, and see what they say. Hopefully it'll take me pretty quickly because I haven't got a great deal for them, and then see where my backload is. If you were coming down to Italy, coming this way, which a lot of people do, you just follow this A2, follow the signs there. We just pass for the Gotthard, which is the Gotthard tunnel. Go through the tunnel, you just stay on the A2. But you can't go wrong really. It takes you straight down to the border at Chiasso. But the border at Chiasso is a bit of a pain as well. It's a bit of a... It's the most complicated Swiss border that I can think of. I don't know why they have a different system than everybody else, but they do. But if you're unsure, if you go down there, I mean, I might be going through there myself later on today, I have no idea, but if you go down there and you're unsure of what to do, just ask someone. Just ask another driver, they don't even have to be English, they're all doing the same thing, so just ask somebody else what they've done, and they'll get the gist of what you're saying, and 99% of them will help you out, no problem at all. That's my delivery all sorted. Really straightforward as well. They're really friendly. They all spoke English to me. I speak a bit of German, but yeah, they were all speaking English. It was quite a pleasant experience. So I don't know where my reload is yet. I don't know where my reload is yet. It's just park up and come back to me. So looks like I might be back up into Germany from here. I was hoping to go down into Italy or something tasty like that, but I don't think that's going to happen. It was a slim chance at best that was going to happen. So yeah, I'll go and find myself somewhere to park, which is easier said than done around here, but I'll find somewhere. I'll wait for a phone call.